You're watching Naughty Styles. We thought that we had our favorite Riviera model picked out, but boy, were we wrong. Welcome aboard Riviera 6800 Sport Yacht Platinum Edition. Nailed it.
That was
Take that, Steven. I got it.
That's a mouthful. As always, we start at the aft portion of the vessel. Right behind here, we have a manual swim ladder all the way back.
This already immediately looks different.
Let me come on.
This piqued our interest as we walked up, and Rico was like, this is different.
Immediately, with the open tender garage, I'm looking, it's like, wow, there's a 40 horsepower outboard on it, and the whole tender fits still in.
You don't see this very often.
You don't see that often on, let's say, an express cruiser, a sport yacht, where you have that big of a tender garage like we have here. So now,
and still like keeping the slick lines.
Correct. So I asked the question, what is the size of the tender we can fit in here? And it's designed to fit a 4-meter tender. This is a 3.7-meter tender with a 40 horsepower outboard. Of course, you can still have a Williams jet tender in there, which you maybe can even stretch it a little bit because you don't have the outboard. Now,
how do you get it out?
How do you get it out? Let me show quick. So we have this whole tray system here, which is on rolls. So this slides back. So not just the tender slides back, the actual tray, the stainless steel tray there, slides back to somewhere here, and then we have the hydraulic swim platform, which is also not just one platform. Actually, the way it lowers in, you have steps, 2 steps, and then it's a final platform all the way back. Pretty cool design, and that's how you launch the tender and you retrieve the tender. So now when the tender's in the water...
Wait, my turn. Why waste a perfectly fantastic opportunity for a shade, a natural shade, and not build in a rain shower?
Well, that kind of was what I was getting at.
Yeah, but that was my turn.
Once the tender is in the water and out of the way, this is your real beach club.
I mean, you have these chairs here. I would probably also do some bean bags because it's easy to store them in the tender, when it's stored away. And you can literally set this up as like a super nice shaded beach club.
And the way the tender garage door is designed, it's so large, and when it's open, it's so high up. So it gives you, I mean, what's your headroom comparison always?
6'8" with my arm all the way up.
6'8", so that's 6'8", you can't even reach it.
It's over 7 feet.
So it makes it really a proper sunshade, proper beach club setup.
Exactly. That's our control for the rain shower right there.
Integrated speakers, so once the tender garage is open, you have the sound for the beach club, for the space behind the boat.
I call that Rico approved.
Rico approved.
My next thing I'm trying to coin. This here is actually our entrance to the engine room. One of them, because you'll see another very comfortable entrance on the interior.
Then we have on both sides, so the lower step folds up. There's where our shore power cable is coming out or going in, however you want to look at it.
In the engine room, we'll show to you when we're there, some kind of a table contraption which is made for fishing. I'm not really sure where that hooks in, but it must be a way of attaching. Oh, right here. I found the holes for it.
You are
so
correct.
It goes in here, and then you have this really cool table with extra rod holders that you can use for fishing.
Perfect.
Go up.
Up to the cockpit.
Let's do it.
So this immediately feels different. It feels a lot taller than any average sport yacht.
That's
right?
The first thing Rico said when we got here. He was like, wow, this is really tall. And I'm like, well, granted, it's almost 70-footer. It's a big boat, but you do feel the volume. And down below is what I think it surprised me the most.
Yeah.
So when we get on the interior, you guys will see, like, out of this style of a vessel, you usually don't expect the amount of room that they gave you on this boat.
There is a transom shower right here. I don't know if there's another one on the starboard side or not.
No.
No, okay, so one
Just
on the
one.
port side. You do have the overhead, but if you don't want to have the garage door open, you just want to rinse off quickly, there's still a handheld there.
Go all the way forward, I think, because there's a
You
lot
want
of really
to?
cool stuff here, and I think we should go forward
Sure.
first and then come back and do this whole cockpit
Then let's do that.
explain to you why now this boat is a runner-up in our favorite Riviera model. Like
It checks a lot of boxes, which I really like on the SUV models. This, I think I like it better.
So real quick, if you're new to the channel or if somehow you missed it, we actually were fortunate enough to be invited to Riviera Shipyard in Australia. And we have a 2-part tour on the channel, which I probably should just make into one and throw it out for you
Throw
guys.
it out there.
Yeah, so you can actually binge watch it. But anyway, I'll put a description in the video. It blew us away. To this moment, it is probably one of the coolest shipyards we've been on, and you'll see why. It's just incredible, including the people that we met. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll put it in the description underneath the video. All right, let's continue.
Before we go back, we have sideboarding doors here.
Not back, forward.
Before we go forward, we have sideboarding doors here on either side. Okay, and now I follow you.
We'll come back and show you the rest
This
of the
is cool.
Pop-up cleats.
Little pop-up cleats for fenders.
Of course, you expect it from a boat of this size, but it is a really nice, comfortable, safe, very nice and tall railing here. Massive windows that we're going to see on the interior.
It has a digital screen here for the fuel fill, so you can see actually right here how much do you have in your fuel tank.
Love, love, love this feature.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, let's go forward to our
Look at that.
very, very large bow.
This is very different than the other sport yachts.
The fact that they built in this little Portuguese bridge as well is
Yes.
very cool, because you don't have to go around all the time. It's a really quick, easy access. It's great for docking too, because if you're forward and you're handling lines, you can just run back and forth. You don't need to go around, and you still have opportunity for the sitting.
Totally agree. Really cool feature.
Yes,
do you
so-
want to open some of these spaces here?
Sure, fine. See, I can just go right here. How cool is that?
Look at the size of the
This
windshield.
up. Yes, and look at the size of the windshield wipers.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, how big is this? It's bigger than my arm span.
Massive.
Okay, fine. I'll open this up. Oh, by the way, we're at Miami Boat Show, you guys. If you haven't been to the show, you might want to check it out.
The two.
See how
Oh,
easy,
wow.
how easy that was. Now he's working. Whoa! What?
See, if you don't open things, you wouldn't know.
If you don't open, you don't know.
You don't know.
I think that's a t-shirt.
Maybe. Everything is
Put in the
lined.
comments. Should we make a t-shirt? If you don't open, you don't know? Naughty Styles.
Everything is lined with rubber mats, which are drainable. So any moisture, water goes in there, it can drain down.
One of these really awesome Riviera features that just make the boat that much more user-friendly, usable, protects the boat. So
Because you want to keep these spaces as dry as possible. Otherwise, you just have mold and all that stuff you don't want.
all right, close it up.
Lots of storage space.
I just realized you're wearing the right hat. You're wearing the
Australian hat.
Veeam prop and gyro hat.
That's right.
You don't know what that is? Go YouTube search Naughty Styles
Okay,
Veeam.
so walk us through the area here.
2 Alp-shaped settees with obviously storage that we just found. Tables here. These are convertible, so sun loungers, which also could be this way or this way. So it's very, very nice because you can sit like this.
Yeah, I don't think that's what's intended for.
But how cool is it to be able to sit this way or that way, to
100%.
have the headrests?
I mean,
They
very,
thought about
very
it.
easily, right? I know it's a 68-footer, but this entertainment space here in the front is easily for 15 people.
Easy.
Right?
Totally. Absolutely. No problem at all.
It's, yes, more storage
The
underneath.
case of if you don't open, you don't know.
Yeah. So then all the way forward, Ultra Anchor, windlass with the capstan on top, right in the center. On one side we have fender and line storage, pretty large actually, lots of space in there. And on the other side, we have a little bit of a wash area. We have the remote control here for the windlass, saltwater, freshwater wash down, and some hydraulic unit there, which I don't know what it's for.
I just want to point out that's again one of these little details, like they have an actual space for the winch handle right there.
Yep.
A dedicated
windlass.
built-in spot. So you're never looking for it because it's in some pocket somewhere and nobody knows where it is. It always has its place.
So we have our cleat here to tie our bow lines, and of course we have fair leads going through there to protect chafing on the hull and on the lines. So ready to go back?
Yes, I am so excited to show you guys the cockpit. That sure looks like an openable window, so let's check it out on the interior. What is this?
I know what it is.
Ta-da! Let's see if it's on both sides.
Yep. Wow.
Both sides.
That's almost a little overkill.
Right?
Yeah.
Spoiled. I call it spoiled.
Spoiled, yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways, as you guys can see already, we have a joystick here. So it means we have Volvo. Well, actually, we don't know that. I mean, we do know, but it
What do you
wouldn't mean it. Just because you see a Volvo joystick doesn't mean that you have IPS drives.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I always thought it did.
No.
Why not?
Because there are certain vessels which have a joystick function with Volvo Pentas, straight shafts or V drives, and have independent rudder controls plus bow thruster, and it incorporates all these systems together and still gives you a joystick so you can point to the side and move the boat sideways for docking, for example, without having IPS drives.
I like how you just build screen time for yourself. Very
I know,
nice.
right?
Full,
Anyways.
full of knowledge.
Aft stations, should I leave them out? Leave them out.
Sure. We are in the cockpit. One of the biggest changes from the smaller sport yacht models that we've seen before, this is where I really felt it. So first of all, this hardtop extends all the way aft, all the way. And they have a built-in, wait.
Okay, waiting. Built-in screen. Beautiful.
Sunshade, built in. You will use it all the time. Trust me, it is an amazing feature. We actually, it was on our NBBL and we having it on our boat because without it, it just makes the space so much more less usable. So that's one.
Perfect.
Secondary, we also have a sunroof. Oh wait, this is a moonroof actually, right?
Yep.
Yeah, moonroof is also electric, and we don't have to open it because I'm sure you guys have seen one or two sunroofs and moonroofs in your life. Again, opens up this space, being able to have the breeze if it's a cooler day. Such a nice feature. Also, great for stargazing.
True.
Another feature which is cool, Riviera does this pretty amazing factory build out acrylic enclosures here on the side, which are removable. You could take them off, and easy to see that we can also put another enclosure here if necessary and completely enclose the space.
Completely
if you're in a
enclose
colder
it.
climate, or if it's raining.
Have the air condition from the interior bleed into the cockpit, actually cools it down if we are in any kind of warm regions like, you know, the Caribbean or Florida. Definitely would be helpful.
On those days that it's just like super hot, no wind at all, and it's just like, you know, hot and stuffy here. Okay, so lots of seating. This aft bench is good for 6 people?
Easy.
Yeah, it's very big. Do you think there's storage or is headroom underneath?
No, it's a garage, right? Oh no.
Storage.
Storage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, look, something there. I think it's emergency pump.
Oh, maybe.
Potentially.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, then we have this convertible table here with a nice rail to be able to grab on, so it can move it. You're underway and you're not using the table, it just gives you that much more space.
Not that the cockpit is in any kind of way small that you would have to fold it over, but if you have more people than usual on board, you can.
8 cup holders, very nice because these boats are fast.
Yes.
You need cup holders. And then a nice L-shaped settee here as well.
Before we step over here, let's show quickly this feature over here.
This,
Yes.
very cool feature to be able to tuck away your end line here, nicely organized.
So no mess, you know, for your dock lines, you just tuck them in there and they're out of the way, it looks clean.
Beautiful. All right, man, it's windy. Naughty hair, don't care. Outdoor galley, perfect setup. You ready? I'm gonna go quickly.
Okay.
Sink,
Wow.
electric grill and griddle with an extraction fan.
And I was wondering how this works. I actually missed that we had the similar or identical setup, I guess, on a boat we already filmed. but I didn't remember that. So there is a seal right here. So when you open this lid, it connects, it seals it up, and then the extraction fan actually sits in the cabinet and pumps out the air from here and sucks it out and puts it somewhere. I don't know where.
Puts it somewhere. All right, in the typical Australian fashion, we've got a built-in trash can.
Wow.
And this is actually pretty large for Australians. I feel like everywhere we stayed in Australia, they had this little tiny
trash,
like
right?
tiny trash cans.
Yeah.
So this is like American size
Proper.
trash can. Yes. So we got a drawer here, drawer fridge. But wait, if you call now, another drawer fridge. Then we have some drawers here for all your cooking utensils and an ice maker. Totally
Everything you need.
awesome outdoor galley. And the outdoor galley is really close to our actual indoor, the real galley. But stay there for a second,
Okay.
because while you might be out there, this door is open and it's nice, we can communicate, but
Wow, that's fast.
in a matter of seconds, we can open up this whole space. You guys know I'm obsessed with our manual windows, right?
Yeah.
It was an inspiration for the window that we
The-
have
the-
on
the
our
pop-up-
boat.
The pop-up windows.
I give them full credit, but this is also super cool because it's really fast and it's very slick. I know Riviera, the way they think, unless they didn't think that this was a good mechanism that's gonna work for a long time, they would not put it on. They would
wouldn't
leave it
use it.
manual. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like the fact that they did it is because they felt like, okay, we found a mechanism that's gonna be good and working for a while. So nice. And
Put-
the shade built in here. I'm gonna close it up and
Put
come
it back
into the
up,
air
yeah.
conditioning. All right, you wanna come into the air
Yes.
conditioning?
Yes.
Nice and warm again. It's the boat show rule. If it's a boat show, it's hot.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to our galley. Let's start aft and kind of move around. First of all, I want to point out super cool new light switches. I've never seen these before. Gives me kind of that Apple feel, right?
It
Apple
does.
product.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, very, very cool looking and very cool when you touch them. I like them as well. So starting here, we do have a bunch of drawers here. I'll just open one up like that. And then we have our microwave Miele appliances on this boat. Drawer here, some more storage here. Induction, 3-burner cooktop.
Mhm.
Then we have an actual oven, Miele as well. More storage.
More storage. Wow.
We have a hood right here and storage here. Riviera comes with all these cool Riviera stemware. It's you get on board and you go, and that's the idea. You buy this boat and you go right away boating. So here, let me guess, built-in trash can, also quite large
Mm-hmm.
by Australian standards. We have a large sink right here. Of course, you can remove these,
So
store them
dual sink.
away. And a smaller sink with InSinkErator waste disposal thing, which in my deep dive into looking for waste disposal, InSinkErator was like one of the top rated ones. So that's what we ended up with on our build. Here we have a bit more storage. That looks like a filter or something, huh?
Hydration tap.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. It's a filter. You can select things. Oh, this is awesome.
Is
Yeah.
it the one where you can have sparkling water and so
No,
on?
I think it's just filtered, non-filtered, that it goes through or not.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
Riviera maybe can answer that. And now, very important. Ta-da! My best friend, dishwasher, Fishing Paiku. Riviera puts on these safety latches
Yep.
mechanisms, as I learned that it actually are made by them, and they even have their own shop. You can go online and you can buy these. So if you don't have Riviera, but you want to feel like you've got a piece of Riviera, you can buy these and install them on your boat. Underneath that is a large drawer. And then as we come around, we have our fridge with drawer freezers, 2 of them. Actually, this almost looks like it could be either one. And I love that all of these have it. More refrigeration. Oh, that's a
Wow.
lot of refrigeration on this boat.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 7. 7 options. And then here, some more drawers. A wine fridge right here. And then still some upper cupboards here with proper stemware. Yeah, check that out. You can, yeah, look, you can entertain a lot of people. They give you a lot of stemware.
Yeah, it's a big boat.
There's a little sink here as well.
Oh,
So this could be set up as your bar, or if you are cooking in the galley with somebody else, they have their own prep space.
that's really cool.
Yeah, you can, cut vegetables or anything you're doing here, and you still can wash your hands, can clean stuff. That's very, very convenient. So you're literally out of each other's way. Or it's a really nice bar.
And then right next to it, we have our C-Zone control system here. But underneath the generator control, remote control to start and stop the generator. Actually, both of the generator controls are here. Just need to go down a little bit. And then the Fusion stereo control as well. Now moving into the salon, which is all open to each other anyways.
Everything is connected, everything is open. Again, you saw the amount of stemware. It is justified by the amount of seating, or vice versa. They have lots of seating on this boat. So if you're underway and everybody wants to be together and around the helm, you can easily, 1, 2, 3, 12 people can hang out here. Like
Yeah.
sitting comfortably, plus the poofs. I mean, like you said, 15 people can go out on this boat for like a nice day.
And the way it's designed, that it's an even floor, so it's not, angled up or something, which is sometimes on sport yachts the case. And the large windshields, then the height of all the sitting settees and sofas, everybody has the view almost like you sit on the helm chair.
Here looks like we have a massive pop-up TV right
Yes.
here. Then, of course, this very comfortable settee. This space is, if you've seen any other of our Riviera tours, you know what this is, but you haven't seen, you're going to be amazed right now. So this table can actually disappear. So if you're doing movie night and you want to be comfortable, this table, I'm not going to demonstrate because it's beautifully set up, but I will explain it real quick. So these legs here, what this does is this table can actually flip and disappear into, we take the cushions off. Behind this cushion there is a compartment, and the table just disappears in there, and then we can put these two poofs right here and either use it as a really nice movie night space or an overflow bed.
Sure, like a kid's bed.
Absolutely, like such a cool space. And I actually love how they made these, and they left the bottom open. So it's nice, you can easily put maybe blankets or extra pillows and stuff. You can just hide them in there. Very cool as well. So this is the first sports model that comes with a side door.
Quick access to the side deck, which comes in handy, but also comes in handy not for access, comes in handy for ventilation too.
Oh, you're right, absolutely correct. But even if we didn't have it, they do have these windows here on both sides.
The slide down windows,
They're very large, yeah, and I don't know, how do they work?
they just slide down, they're electric.
Down? Oh, okay, yeah. They're very big. So I do think that the door was, a main addition was accessibility and being able to easily just go right outside. And as you saw, we've got that little Portuguese bridge there, so you can just run over to the other side. So it's really, really fast.
That's
if
right.
you're docking this on your own, by yourself, and you're experienced, you could totally do it.
Oh, 100%, especially with the aft stations,
Don't
very
get
easy.
snobby now, 100%. Then here we have a settee
You
as
missed
well.
this.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
It's pretty cool. It goes either way. You either have the mosquito screen here. So wait a minute, is that openable? Yep, it opens.
No way.
Okay. So, what are you reading there?
I just found a book that was published in 1928.
Oh, wow.
First published. I don't think this is 1928 edition,
The
but
Days of Tall Ships.
I think it's a very famous book. I've never read it. Has
Crazy.
anybody read it? If you have, put in the comments.
Our helm station.
No, no, no. Settee.
no, settee.
You interrupted the settee because we missed that. I totally didn't see it. So, oh, do you see all the built-in speakers? Like
Yes.
beautifully, beautifully built in.
Nicely
Camouflaged in
mounted
there, yeah, flush mounted.
into the ceiling.
And these speakers here,
Oh, I didn't see them.
forward.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it bounces off the windshield and then reflects or deflects forward. Good spot.
Did we talk about that huge sunshade? Did we do that when we were forward?
I don't think we have.
Because I felt like you actually made everybody at Riviera put it up because you thought it was so fabulous, and then you didn't even say anything about it.
You gotta show what you have, you know?
True. Show
Anyways,
your assets. So settee here is a great, like, kind of a co-pilot spot, right? So you've got 2 helm chairs, and then easily 2-3 people can hang out here and be part of this, which is, I feel like, very often you end up boating like 4 people. You know, that's 4 or 5 people is a very good number. So everyone's together here. Let's see what's here. We have a little bit more storage here, and over to you for a helm tour.
So yeah, over here we have the dual helm chair helm station, which are beautiful, even with the diamond shaped stitching, exactly leather chairs. They're really nice. Unfortunately, watching a YouTube video, you have no touch, feel, and smell TV.
No touch
but
TV.
I guarantee you, they feel great.
I love that they actually have footrests.
Yes. And not just that, you can also flip it up and use it as a bolster seat. Both of the helm chairs are electrically adjustable. We have the drop-down window here on the starboard side, Garmin remote control right here, a little bit of a storage here, windshield wiper and wash, shift and throttle controls, the joystick. We have the side power bow thruster unit here, Humphrey stabilization, ignition switches for the Volvo Pentas, anchor control on this side, Fusion stereo, Volvo Penta main engine screen, searchlight, C-zone control, air condition control, and then we have 3 large Garmin screens right in front of us, where you can, of course, also pull up your CCTV cameras. Engine room cameras are right now on here. Got the chart plotter on here, you can put the radar there. And then these cool Mercedes vents everybody likes so much. And the helm wheel.
Oh, okay. That's
Forgot the wheel.
Kind of important.
And what I also forgot are these cool light up switches here, which you also have on the port side here, on the left side, and of course here on the right side. Bilge pumps here, navigation lights, horn switch, and some window controls.
Cup holders.
Cup holders,
And
yes.
this is a pretty massive little extra overflow storage if you want to, you know, put your phone or iPad or anything that you know could slide underway. You could do that. There's a lot of people standing there waiting to get on board. So let's do it quickly and let them see this boat. That's what you go to boat shows for, right?
Yes.
And then you have these annoying people holding it up, trying to film it for the world. All right, we're down below, and we're gonna start with our smallest cabin, which I feel like for a lot of people might just end up being like an extra storage space. But if you have kids, fantastic overflow. But I want to be honest with you, this is actually pretty long. Like, we've seen other bunk beds that are shorter. So I easily could sleep here.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe for you it'd be a little more narrow on the shoulder.
I would take this one.
Yeah, but easily if we're just spending the night, like, we could do it. But for kids, fantastic cabin. And of course, like I said, extra storage. Look, you even have a pretty big hanging locker here. Is it? Yeah. Wow.
So it's
large.
also storage? Oh yeah.
The reason it's here is an option. So as the other sport yachts, you actually can have this as like an open settee space. It's almost like you're down
like
below
a landing area
lounge.
kind of?
No, it's like a little lounge area.
I see.
Yeah, so you could do that. Like, you can, you know, sit here with a book and just, I don't know, hang out. So yeah, it's your option what you want to do. So now we're gonna go, port to our true twin cabin here. As you can tell, these beds are convertible. You can make it one nice queen size bed here. They're openable portholes. On all the Riviera, you see this little cable here. That's because all of their hatches down below have sensors. So when you're up on top there, you know if the hatch is open before you take off. It's gonna go, you gotta go close that. And then some storage here.
A TV with a sound bar right here.
I like how they sunk this in as well. So if you put a water bottle, anything there, it is pretty well contained in this space. You open this up?
Nope.
Oh, okay, fine. Then here we have our
Oh, that looks huge.
hanging locker. Yeah, it's pretty big for this cabin. No
I like
drawers
how
underneath.
they did this here with the door.
Worked with the wall to be able to tuck away the doors. And on the other side of that is a full-length mirror.
Really?
Yeah, no, not here. Here, look.
Oh.
Come in, no, come in, come in.
Come in
Go.
where? Come in where? Oh, I see. On the
See?
door.
Yeah. All right. Coming into the ensuite. So this is a 4-stateroom, 3 heads. So all the main cabins kind of all have their own ensuite, which is quite nice. This one also serves as a day head. So it's for your guests to use when you're just hosting, you know, underway, hosting day, cruising. So storage here, openable porthole.
I like how it's
little
molded in.
cable. Yeah, so this Korean tops they do are really, really nice. And then of course some storage here. This is a good size one-person shower. Fine, I'll go in. I know you guys are gonna complain if I don't. So here as well, very nice one-person
Rain
shower.
shower head.
Very good.
Little bench.
It's a good amount of floor space. Just wait until you see the owner's suite.
So forward
What?
into the VIP.
Is this a king size bed?
It's a European king at least.
Yeah, it's big, like 180.
Yeah, I think so.
It looks large. Then we have that hatch that we saw forward, which I didn't point out, but it was beautifully camouflaged because it had
The teak.
the teak, right? Which I think is a great solution because overall it just gets hot. There's such nice windows and lighting already. So I think it's a great use of that. So we have a TV here. We have our hanging locker on this side. All of these are storage.
Wow.
Yep, all the way there. This side, it's his and my closets. Oh wow, 4 drawers. Almost missed it. Wow, good size drawers, actually. I think they're like messing with me. Look at this here. Like I keep wanting to
No, but
thinking,
it's not.
but it's just like they're messing with me. All right, and then come on into the ensuite. Same setup here. Look how much floor space you have. And all the ensuites have the towel warmers. It's a nice check mark there. And then let's see. So of course we have we're gonna open it because hey, someone's gonna buy one. They want to see what it looks like, right? Not everyone can go and see one in person. And what do you think? 1.5?
Sure.
1.5 person shower. All right, let's go show you that insane owner suite. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna go all the way aft. Well, it's technically midship. Come on in.
Wow.
I know. Look that way.
Immediately, look at those windows.
So full beam. This is a big surprise. I'm gonna close this door.
Holy moly, look
I
at
don't want to
those
give this.
windows.
I don't want to give this away. So you guys gotta wait for that
What
one.
a nice view.
King size bed.
Yes.
So here we also have. Oh,
A hamper.
this is huge. Wow. And
Little settee.
look at all these things. Look at this.
Oh, that's a suitcase storage,
What? Yes.
right?
You can throw in your suitcase.
I
in
would
here.
imagine.
I just want to go, but I know it doesn't open. But
Yeah.
it looks like it would.
Big TV.
I'm just gonna do it, you guys, because the amount of storage is crazy, crazy. Nothing underneath the bed, I think, because maybe some equipment there. And then this is also cool. Look, they did
You
the
sure it's
same thing
nothing
here.
underneath the bed?
I mean, maybe there's something underneath the actual bed,
okay.
but there's no
Yeah.
drawer,
Oh, okay,
no drawers.
I see.
So I leave it up to you to find out if there's storage underneath. I'm sure if it's available, they put it in. So do you see this? Also, they did the same thing here. They sunk this door in, so it's out of the way.
Yeah, really
There's
cool.
AC here, right?
Oh, is
Looks
it
like-
access?
No, this is our
Oh, wow.
hanging locker.
Huge.
Yeah, pretty epic here. And then, look, how
Yep.
cool is this, right? And then here,
Drink fridge.
drink fridge in the owner's suite. Very cool. Again, all of them have that. And then here, we still have another pretty massive, so his and mine closet.
And then there's still more storage. It keeps going.
All of this here and this.
Makeup area.
Fantastic. Love it. Yeah, they did a great job. And another storage. So, you know, if you want to put some overflow like blankets, pillows, you know the thing with the pillows?
You gotta put them somewhere.
Too many pillows. Yeah, you actually have space. You could throw these in. Yeah, really large openable portholes. They're big. So open these two up, you have a really nice amount of cross space. But this is what I want to show you, which is like crazy because
there's
we're
more?
not done. Yes, check this out. There's a hanging locker here and another. Look, look, look. Very large hanging locker here. So I don't think anyone's going to be fighting for closet space here. There's still drawers underneath. And now, please look at this head.
Wow, it's so big.
It's huge. You could have a dance party in here.
The floor space is crazy.
It's crazy. I don't actually even understand how they did that, but I guess that's the beauty of, you know, nowadays all the engineering. You have all the, you can get in every inch they did it. They just opened it up.
So the head is half separated.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could actually, on request, separate it out.
Well, when you guys contact Riviera, ask them if it would be an option to be able to have a door here. I don't see why you couldn't do a sliding door, but I don't know if it's one of their options.
Yeah.
So, but check out this.
Easily 2-person shower.
For sure.
3-person.
2-person. No, it's a really,
Two and a
really
half.
nice. Yeah. Two and
a Riley.
Two and a Riley. A golden doodle Riley. Yeah. People are gonna be like, who is Riley? You gotta be a little more
dog.
specific.
It's a dog, our office dog.
Okay, we're throwing in a picture of Riley in here for you
Yeah,
guys to
yeah.
see. Dual vanity, 2 sinks. Look at the amount of space you have here. It's
Still
just crazy.
Countertop space right over
Yeah.
there. You can put your toiletry bag
And they left this open, so you really have, I mean, you just,
underneath. Yeah.
you have so much floor space.
I mean, in the size of these, look at this.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Okay, but the coolest thing, which I didn't expect at all,
Yeah.
is actually on our port side.
Yeah.
Come with me. Some of you might think this is a walk-in closet, but it's not. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Okay, but there's a
Welcome.
closet here.
Welcome to our,
Crew,
wait.
crew space.
Yeah, but this belongs here. Don't confuse me. This is our optional crew quarters. Or if you got a grandkid or a kid that you want nearby, what a great space. But of course, it's got a nice separation. This is our crew quarters.
Because we have dual doors, right? We have this
Correct.
door here and we have this door. So
Yeah.
there's definitely a good amount of privacy.
Absolutely.
Sound insulation.
And you can decide how you want this. If you need this for yourself, you can have this door and use this for, your own closet space. Or of course, you can also give this to the crew. And then we have washer and dryer, separate units. So this is a really nice laundry room. You can convert it and, just have this optional. So if you need an overflow, you can have it, or it's just a great laundry space.
Yeah.
With-
Could be just a workbench.
Yeah, with a wet head.
Yeah. Wet hat, and then we have a sink here.
Look, there's still drawers here. And then we have a little fridge here and a microwave. I mean, like a proper
It's
little
really
crew quarters.
cool, actually.
Yeah, but like you said, you could convert this into a workbench. Why?
Why? I don't know. I don't want to work right now.
No, go. Go.
But why?
Come on,
Because
you have such a great entrance. Why would you not want to?
Exactly.
You don't need to go through the hatch.
No. I don't need to go through the hatch.
No.
You mean in the back?
I mean in the cockpit.
Yeah. So we have the secondary entrance here, entrance point to the engine room. Ta-da!
Wow, you met with a very large Fireboy system there.
Fire suppression system?
Yeah.
Yeah, really large one.
Okay, go.
So I'm gonna walk through that.
Okay, bye.
All right, welcome to the engine room of this 6800 Platinum Edition. Immediately as we walk in, we have the engine ventilation on the port side here. We have a large Cummins generator also on the port side. Sea strainers, primary fuel filters for the main engines. And then here we see immediately our Volvo IPS 1350s, the pretty large engines. Going further back, we have the IPS drives right here. And then of course there's some space in between, so serviceability is actually pretty good. Even though you do have this big tender garage, which extends all the way from the aft to almost where Victoria is standing there. That's pretty interesting.
Did you show that table that I was showing in
Where?
the fishing table?
Yeah, so we do have this setup here, which actually goes on top of the stanchions. Ah, I see. It's a
You
cutting
see it?
board. It's a fillet table, rocket launchers, cup holder. That is really cool. That's a great design, actually. So then here we have our cable reel for the shore power setup. Dometic air conditioned compressors right here. Manifold hot and cold water. Fire suppression system we mentioned already. Right behind the door we have lots of breakers, but easy access. Down there we have the water heater. Okay, going around. Fresh water hookup right here. Up here in the center, great access to the main engines all the way through to the back there where we have the IPS drives. Got the engine batteries right here. Then over here, we have lithium-ion house batteries. Lots of breakers. Master volt charging station. More breakers up here for the 12 volt, 24 volt bank. Got a smaller generator here on the starboard side. And then more chillers up there on the shelf on the starboard side. Another cable reel. Sea strainer for the starboard generator. And that concludes the tour of this Rivera.
I want to point out this feature. I don't know if you did, but how often do you get into the engine room, you open the door and you're like, where's the damn
lights?
switch? You can't find it. So it's literally right there. You open the door, you hit the switch, you have the lights. It's just little tiny details.
Yeah.
And I think the reason that's happening is because if you guys watch the videos that we filmed at the Riviera shipyard, is how they test these boats and how part of the Riviera team goes on all the bigger new boats and gets on board and spends time on board and really just says like, this is missing, this is missing. They cook on it. They really use the boats to understand, besides the customer feedback that they do, this crazy, surveys every year and just trying to know. So anyway, check out the videos because it was just so fascinating, and this is how these little tiny details come out of. We'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Definitely share the videos. You guys know we don't charge anything for our yacht tours, so this is the biggest help. We keep our dependents. So if you want to help us grow, we're almost at 500K. Maybe we already are when this video comes out. Just
send it to your friend,
subscribe.
to your family member,
Subscribe.
and just ask them to subscribe.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Ciao. This way.
Oh.
Oh. I know you want us to go in, but you have to wait.